Hello everyone, greetings from a beautiful West Australian evening, another great beautiful West Australian evening. I'm going to tag a few of you in to say slide off the couch. It's time to slide off the couch. You don't need any equipment. You can join me to do a little bit of body work. You can do a little bit of jumping up and down, whatever you feel like right now. Ready to go. I hope everyone's well. It was a beautiful but hot day today. My folks visited. I couldn't stop them. They insisted on coming up from down south. I don't know about you, but I am having so much trouble keeping them inside, which is kind of hilarious but true. So I hope you guys aren't having the same issue as I am, but are enjoying the sunshine and sort of, just getting in there and trying to support retailers that are around you and doing anything you can during this really tough time. One of the things that I talked about on my hey Conrad, how you doing? On my property channel and LinkedIn today was gift vouchers. That gift vouchers are sort of like a 0% microloan. And one of the cool things, I'm just putting wraps on now. You don't need wraps, you don't need a boxing bag, you don't need anything. I'm going to give you every available tool to do this without any equipment whatsoever. But yeah, slide off the couch now. It's time to do that. This is going to be a bit harder because I needed to have wine to deal with my parents, who I love dearly, but also I needed wine. So if I'm puffing a lot, that's why. Yeah. Hi, Leif. How you doing? All right. So hopefully everyone's slid off the couch now. This is something that I've dubbed ISO abs, so isolation abs. I've been in isolation since last Wednesday because I'm immunocompromised, as you might know. Oh God, poor network connection. And so my kids have been home from school and all the rest. Hey Brian, how you doing? So we've got people from Canberra, we've got people from Sydney, we've got people from everywhere. Yay! All right, so super simple. We're going to start with just doing some butt kicks. Like, don't kick anybody else's butt. Kick your own. So we're going to do 30 of those. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can put your guard up if you want to feel really tough. 4, 3, 2, 10, 7, 3, and last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously, we just want to warm up a little bit here. I'm going to say hi to a couple of people because it is lovely seeing you all on and joining me from West Australia. I've missed my community. It's been awful, not being out doing meetings and not being able to, Zoom is all great and everything, but, having a coffee with someone, going to the gym, etc. Okay, 20 jumping jacks. So everybody knows how to do those. I don't know if you need to watch me do them, but anyway. 20, 19, 18, try and touch to the top. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Come on, you can get your kids to do this as well. They're going to be annoying. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. A little bit of a heart rate up. Okay, we're going to do what's called pilates kicks. So anyone that, hey Rose, how you doing? Also in isolation. Loads of fun. We're all having loads of fun with that. So depending on how balanced you are, you don't have to do them like this. You can play and then kick. If you can't do that, then I might have a few problems today after those couple of glasses of rosé. You can just go, squat and then kick. So we're going to do 15 on each side. So you move back a little bit so you can see my feet. So we're going to go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to make sure these are really isolated movements. 8, 9, 10. All right, 5 more. 5, 4. We've obviously only done one leg. 2 and 1. Shake it out. Other side. That's why I started with my left side. Start with our right side now. Again, if you can't, do this one, then just go straight, little squat, and then a kick out to the side. So what you want to do, if you can, actually moving your arm down helps. So little squat and then kick, little squat and then kick. That's 2, 3. We're going to do 15, 4, 5, 6, nice isolated movement, 7, 8. Even if you can just do like tiny little squat and a little movement, that's 6, 4, 3, 2, and I think I missed one, so we'll do one more for luck. And there we go. We should be a little bit wide. Well, I'm warmed up. I just went on a run. It was so beautiful down in the ocean. Right, what are we going to do next? Oh, I'm going to put some gloves on. All right, so I've got a very complicated setup here. Actually, it is. I turned on the fairy lights. I mean, you know, A for effort. So I'm going to turn around to the ugly part. And hey, Christine, how you doing? And show you the boxing bag. Get this angle right. All right, so we're just going to do some jab crosses and a squat. So all that is, you do not need gloves. So actually I'll show you this without gloves, and of course my weights are on the other side. So brief interruption in service. So you can do this just with your weights, and you want to turn your hip. You want to turn your hip out and keep your guard up if you can, and then turn around. I'm just going to show you the feet on this because, hey, Ems, you should be showing everyone this because you're so much better at this than me. But anyway, so boxing stance, basic boxing stance, 2 feet parallel that way. Then turn your non-dominant leg, sorry, your dominant leg, oh my God, dominant leg out. Then turn it back so you've got 2 parallel again, but you've got space. And then a little step backwards, and that gives you really nice little balance. So when you're punching, you're going to go 1, 2. You don't need weights, right? Em in London has got, she said long life milk. She's using long life milk. So if you've got weights, it's like a lottery. Okay, 1, 2, just like that. Now if you're on the bag, I'm going to make some noise. Just watch my feet just for 1 second. I'm actually turning my body and my feet. So I'm on the heel of my feet, and that actually makes it harder. And it means that it's a whole body exercise. So, you know, get in there. Oh my God, this is so amazing. All these really awesome, hey Nat, hey Em, hey Katrina. So keyboard down, wind down, whatever you're doing, slide off the chair and come get active. I've only just started, so if you want to warm up, then just by all means do so. Do a couple of jumps around. Otherwise, this will warm you up. This is actually part of a warm up. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to do jab cross and then a squat, and we're just going to do 20 of those. So 1, 2. So that's left, right. In boxing, you always start with the hand, your non-dominant hand. So left, right, and then squat. 1, 2, squat. So that's 2. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. If you can, jump that squat. 9, 8. Whoop, I missed a lot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And squat. Yay. All right, so we've done some squats and some jabs. That's a good start. As I said, you don't need boxing gloves, you don't need a bag. You can just do these with your hand weights or no weights at all. Even just shadow boxing. Oops, drop one. Even just shadow boxing is perfectly fine. All of this, of course, is just for your mental health. I have found so much joy in this community, like everyone getting together, because I miss everyone so much. Okay, what are we gonna do? Wow, okay. I said don't hold your breath. I actually wrote that down. So don't hold your breath. Have a drink actually right now. That's a good idea. Grab your water and have a little drink. And calm down just a little bit. All right. now what we're going to do is rips. So I'll show you on the bag first, and then like quite slowly, and then I'm going to show you with weights. Then I'm going to go back and go onto the bag. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? I saw Ricardo's post earlier today. He was going with Sweet Girls, Christine's girls, and it was so cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip. So that's like a little lawnmower motion, and you do actually bounce. You bounce from your toes there, from the balls of your feet there. Not your toes, the balls of your feet. And you rip into the side. So we're going to rip, rip. So 1, 2. So left, right. So they're not hooks. Hooks are up here, or up here, or up here. We're going to go rip. So up into the kidneys if you're really going to hurt someone, right? Up into the kidneys and up into the kidneys. So it's a little bend back and up. Bend back and up. So nice and, what's the word? Really thoughtful way. Really, think about the way that you're doing these things. So I'm going to spin around. Again, very technical setup here. And I'm going to show you with the weights. So a rip, again, go back a little bit so you can see my feet. So I'm on the balls of my feet at all times. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't see what I can't see. So on the balls of your feet, and we're going to go rip, rip. And we're going to do 20 fast ones. So rip, 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 rip. Now with the bag, it's a little slower. We're going to go rip, and then rip, rip, and then rip. Now you can do either. You can go rip, rip, and go nice and fast. Or you can go nice and concentrated and really bend into that movement. And it's a whole body movement, which is super, super cool. All right. Hey, Gems, how you doing? Nice to see you. Gem's out there with her horses. I'm sure in really beautiful surroundings. Not seeing the back of my, fence here. Gems, we've only just started, so by all means, this is sort of a warm-up, and you can do these as a warm-up if you want. If you don't, do a couple of skips around the room, whatever you need to do. All right, so rip. So we're going to do 20 of these. Makes a lot of noise, this, because I think one day I'm going to take down my alfresco area. Okay, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to go a little slower and rip and rip. Rip and rip. That's 4. Rip and rip. That's 6. Rip and rip. 8. Rip and rip. 10. Rip and rip. 12. Rip and rip. 14. Rip and rip. 16. Rip and rip. 18. And then rip and rip. And that's 20. Woo! All right, again, you can do that. You don't even need hand weights. You can get a couple of cans of whatever you can find, or you can just do the movement with your body. All of it, gives you a huge workout. And don't, pause on it, get off the couch or get up from wherever you're seated just because you don't have the equipment. All right, and a 10-second rest. I talked today, about those gift vouchers, and it was so funny because I bought a gift voucher and I didn't really think it through very much, so I just bought it to myself, from myself. Dear Brianna, from Brianna. I'm sure future Brianna will be very pleased with my investment, but it was just a way of giving a 0% loan to a small business, and some businesses have got billions of dollars worth of these gift cards sitting in their coffers, so we might as well do that for small businesses right now if we can. And if you don't have them, if you are a small business and you don't have them, put some on. All right, we'll sit. Okay, so this is super easy. You don't actually even need a wall. Okay, let me see if I've got this right. Yep, okay. Oh, I need a prickly bush. All right, so we're just gonna slide down the wall. So this is a bit where you do slide down. And we're gonna go so that our knees are 90 degrees and the weight is sort of in our heels. And we're just going to count 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You can punch if you want. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, too much rosé. Get up and shake. I explained earlier that my parents were up, so I've had a couple of glasses of rosé and also gone for a run, so I'm a bit puffed. Okay, what are we going to do next? We are going to do dumbbell overheads. Okay, again, I keep repeating myself, but no need for weights for this. But if you've got them, you know, by all means use them. This one's called an overhead. So literally all you're doing is, I just always naturally go into boxing stance. You don't have to. You can go side on. So we're just going to go from side to side really slowly and really deliberately. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These do the side of your muscles on your abs, really isolated. Where are we? 9, 10, 11, 12. You should feel it. 13, 14, 15. Straighter the arms, the better. Don't judge mine. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we're done. Little shake. Okay. Now we're going to do windmills. So how do these go? Pretty similar, but you go down and up. So a little bend, down and up. So you can see a little tiny bend of the knee there. And one arm is up in the air and the other one is sort of angling. You don't have to touch your toe, but just anywhere sort of round your knee that you can. So down and up. And we're going to do 20, 19, 18, on both sides of course, 17, 16, really try and stretch out there, nice and slow, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're done. All right, little shake out, Have a drink if you want it. I do. Okay. I actually want some more wine. That would actually be better. But anyway, we'll do what we can do. All right. So what next? We're going to do pipe flows. So we're going to get down on the mat. Now, if you've got dogs, probably put a mat down because, you know, poor internet connection. Oh, there you go, back. All right, if you can get a mat, if you don't have a mat, doesn't matter. Just get down on the floor. Now I'm going to try and do this in a way that you don't get to see like my armpits the entire time, because that's no good for anyone. All right, I'll bring some equipment down with me, why not? And my water. Okay, and the plan. All right, I have a plan. Yesterday my plan blew away, which I'm sure is a lot how everyone is feeling right now. Plans are just blown away. Okay, where are we? Pike flows. I really like this one. This is a little bit of a yoga move, if you've ever done this. So let me just make sure that you can see all of me. Nope, you can't. I'm going to shuffle back. Okay, a little bit further back. Right, okay. So all you're doing here is you're going very gently into downward dog. Now, when I can, I'm not an expert clearly, but when I can, I will give what I know of some easier ones. The only thing that I could think of as an easier one for this one is make your knees and your hips parallel, and then just move your weight into your hands and then back again, and into your hands and then back again. I'm going to move that ball out of the way. But if you can, then up into a wardrobe choice, not maybe the best for this one. I don't usually wear this one to yoga because it does tend to choke me. Okay, so up into a downward dog, and we're just going to flow. We're going to do 20. And what they're going to look like is just down and up. So down and up, and down and up. So you're moving the weight from the back of your toes to the front of your toes, so that your eyes are over your hands. Your hands are nice and spread wide, fingers pointing forward. So down and up. 19, 18, 17, try and really plank. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Who says rosé all day? Oh my God, it's too hard to rosé all day. 9, 8, fingers blade, keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now most of the neighborhood has seen my ass in the air. My daughter reckons that next door neighbors just get really quiet at this time and they're just following along, which is kind of a cute idea. All right, mountain climbers. Okay, 15 mountain climbers. Hey Amy, how you doing? Where are you? Are you in New Zealand? Where are you? So what have we got? We've got people from Sydney, we've got people from Canberra, we've got people from New Zealand, everywhere. Okay, we're going to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into a little bit of child's pose for just 1 second, and take a deep breath. Fix your hair, all of that. Okay, I really like this crunch. This is a really good one. Hey Rach, how you doing? So we've got now the southwest of New South Wales joined us as well. Fantastic. Rach, I couldn't stop Nano and Grandma coming up. To be fair though, they did bring us toilet paper and like beautiful Bunbury Farmers Market stuff, so I was pretty happy with that. I'm actually thrilled we were starting to run out. Okay, so leg that's on the ground, go straight. Leg that's not on the ground bends and it comes close to your face. You put your arm out, so you lay down arm straight out, or you can put it under your head if you want. And what we're doing is just a tiny crunch, like it's a tiny little crunch just in here. You can raise your knee a tiny little bit if you want, but really the movement is just up and down here. And we're going to do both sides. So how many of these are we going to do? Oh, we're going to do 15 on each side. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're thinking of not joining in, join in, because abs you can do, you know, without too much warming up. Okay, so 10, 9, tiny little, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you're going to go to the other side. So on that is just getting into that muscle here, so this side muscle here, and it gives you a bit of a line here and a bit of a line here, I found anyway. Also good if you know you've had too much ISO pasta because you went out and bought some, and now you're sort of feeling it on the side here. Okay, so leg on the ground, straight up, top leg bent right up. So you want to be really close to, like as close as you can to your face without getting silly. All right, I'm going to do 15. 1, 2, you can move your knee if you want to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe out when you can. 9 and 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely side muscles, there we go. You're all gonna have isolation abs and they are going to be awesome. Hey Annabeth, how you doing? Oh my God, this is so amazing. Okay, I will post this, so if you're a little bit behind, you get fun later. All right, so heel touches, what are we gonna do? So these ones are good, I like these ones. They feel like no effort. So legs bent. I like to box in tennis skirts because when I arrive, everyone underestimates me, which is super cool. Okay, so heel touches are literally that. You're just touching your heels on either side. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't really want to face this way, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to do 15 on each side, so that's 30 in total. All right, people, count with me. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, nice and wide, 14, 13, 12. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth if your neck is a little sore. We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for luck. And you're done. There you go. Almost there. We're like really almost there. So last little bit. I'm going to go 20 flutter clicks, and then we're going to do some stretching, which is going to be really nice. Okay, so hands under your butt. Hands under your butt, and just legs straight out. Again, this is a good one to have your tongue on the roof of your mouth. I might actually just do some Russian twists after this, actually, because not quite enough workout. We're almost there. All right, so hands under your butt to support your lower back. If you've got no lower back issues and you're really strong, then you don't need to put your hands under your butt. You can put your hands straight out. But you want to protect your neck and you want to protect your lower back. So your lower back should be pressed down into the ground as much as you can. Hands under your butt. And then just little flutters. So we're going to do, how many of these? We're going to do 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Point your toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're done. If you want, little roll up. Now, if you have a med ball, grab it. If you don't need one. Just for these, put your hands together. And hey, Tani, how you doing? Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. We're almost done, and I'm going to post this. So if you want to join in just for some Russian twists and some stretching, great. And then come back and go back into the full workout, which is not very long or very hard, I swear. Okay. So, couple of versions. If you're not feeling very fit, you can keep both. Let me just make sure you can see this. So both feet on the ground. If you're a little bit fitter, you can pull your legs up into the air while you're doing this. If you don't have a ball, no problem. If you do, tap it on the ground if you can. No ball, no weights, no nothing. Just 2 hands together and go from side to side. So you're going from side to side here. And then 1 is 2 sides. So we're going to do 20 of these. If you've got weights, again, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's with your legs down, legs up. So let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh God, it's so beautiful out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And ball down. Those of you who can't put their balls down, don't. Everybody else, put your balls down. Okay. Not a child's pose, just to make yourself feel relaxed. I think when I was on my run today with Stevie Wonder, I was thinking about, the stages of grief. If you want to do a few cat-cows, we've done quite a lot of abdominal muscles today. So these are isolation abs. So eyes to the ceiling, drop your tummy down like a cat, and then very slowly pull your eyes down towards your knees, and you want to raise your belly button to the back of your spine. So pull right up, and then drop down, eyes to the ceiling, and back up again. So that should feel really good. I like to do this one where you're just down on the mat, and you just go to the side in a child's pose. It's really simple but really elegant. It's a nice stretch for down the side here, and we did do quite a bit down the side today. That sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? Anyway, I was thinking about the stages of grief. I don't know what the stages of grief are. I think there's 7 of them, but I do remember that one of the first ones, if you can, go up into a downward dog and just pedal your feet. 1, 2, really gently, nice soft knees. We're just stretching and cooling down now. I like to do a stretch that's a hip opener, so I put my leg up and then pull out and back a little bit, and that just gives a nice opening stretch. Then pull it back in, if you can be this coordinated, back in and up into your chest. Turn your knee so that your foot is facing, your phone, I guess. And then back leg nice and straight. So you want your hips really square for this. So they should both be like an arrow, 2 arrows pointing forwards. So don't, slump in your stomach or anything like that. Then just creep your hands down. If you can get down to your elbows, great. If you can't, doesn't matter. This is not a competition. It's just how your body feels. If you really want to, you can stretch all the way up. So the first stage of grief is denial. And I think we're in that stage. We might be moving on, but I think we're definitely in that stage. And I think it's sort of denial and disbelief, I think there are. Maybe the second stage. But we're definitely in both of those sides. Everyone's listening to reports as they come. Now, if you want to, this is just a total bonus. Please don't feel like you have to do this, but I do like this as a quad stretch. You can put, at the moment, I've got my right leg down into a pigeon. So it's this front leg is my right leg, and my left arm is down. Then I pull my left leg, so the one that's facing the camera here, and I get my right arm, and I reach back and hold that leg, and that just gives that nice stretch down the front of your thigh. If you can't do that, don't worry about it, just do a standing one. Really, everyone knows the thigh stretch. If you don't know one, let me know and I'll pop one down. Okay, that should be enough. I like to swing up and down, so I go back up into like a downward dog, one-legged, and then back down again, and then the other side. So this is lifting your leg so that you're nice and horizontal, and then just turning your knee out and pointing, and that gives that stretch, which gives you space in your hips there. So just let it hang, if you really want to, and if you're a yogi, this goes into full rock star where you kind of bend back. But in this case, we're just letting it hang. All right. And then pull up, and then turn it out, so that we're nice and straight. Nice and straight. I have no idea what my legs look like on the camera. I don't even want to think about it. I'm one with it. Down onto your elbows if you can, just on your hands if you want. Some people, this is a good time to sort of reach your eyes to the sky and pull a little bit, just get that little bit of a stretch through your front body. Be very careful of your lower back here. And again, make sure that you don't turn your hips in any way. Keep them like 2 arrows pointing forward. Your back leg is nice and straight on the ground there. Okay, so because we did this on one side, we should probably do it on the other side. Get that nice stretch through the pigeon. And then I'm going to put my right arm down and then pull my left arm back, and I'm going to do that thigh stretch. So this is stretching my right thigh, the front thigh muscle, which does feel good. Every side feels different, right? Okay, almost there. So denial and disbelief. They have what have they done now? They have closed they've closed the pubs, they've closed the restaurants except for takeaway. Have a drink. Rosé maybe is a good idea now. It just feels like it now. If you can, chest to your feet. This feels really nice on your lower back. So lovely. They've closed the roads. Sorry, they haven't closed the roads yet. They are thinking of closing the roads. Hey, how are you, Nicola? Really good to see you. So I've got Sarah watching as well. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Sarah and Karen and Tani. How cool. All right. Just another one for your back, because this is really oh so nice. So even if you haven't done anything, do this, because you would have been doing other things during the day, and this feels good, especially if you've been on a computer. So arms out, Jesus style. Knees, in a V. Feet on the ground, and then just drop from one to one side. So in this case, I'm going to the right. And if you want to, just do a little shuffle so that both your wings, so your back wings, are sitting on the ground if you can. That gives you a greater stretch. If you've got a kid climbing on you, now's a really good time to just get them to sort of lean on your knee really gently, the one that's on top here. And just play with your arm over here, this one, your left arm in my case, until you feel a stretch in your armpit and your shoulder joint. Should feel really good right across your chest. Should feel like a string pulling all the way across. Feels like it's been a really big day. Like, all I've done is a bunch of work in the morning and then, dealt with my parents, I guess, gone for a run. What else did I do? I don't know. It doesn't feel like enough. I put a whole lot of groceries away that they brought up, which was quite nice. It felt like Christmas. Oh my God. Okay. So again, knees into a triangle, and then just drop them to the side. Spread out. And if you want to, I don't know if you can see this, just move your arm until you can feel it. You get a lovely view of my armpit there. Special, isn't it? Straight there, and if there's a kid climbing on you or a dog in your face, just get them to sort of press down on that outer knee really gently. And take a breath. So there we go. We're going to get amazing isolation abs, guys. We're going to have like ripper abs by the end of this. So maybe I should tell you a few of the things why we did the ones that we did. So I'm a really big fan. Don't get up too quickly now. I'm just going to do a couple of rocks and get up because I'm used to doing this. So the ones that we did, I'm just going to pull the camera up actually while I chat. The ones that we did today, they were all different ones. So we did butt kicks, obviously. They just get your heart rate up and you get you moving around. Jumping jack, same thing. Your pilates were your inside of your thighs and your tops thigh muscles, and of course your calves. The jab cross and the squat, things going a little haywire there. Your jab cross, actually do, so your jab cross, do this bit here, so you're really moving your whole body and turning your abs, so that really gets into this bit here. So when you're doing your jabs, even without a weight or anything like that, that is the muscle that you're working right in there, and it gives you really flat, nice, strong abs, really good for your back. Then of course we did a squat, and squats are kind of obvious. What else did we do? We did that funny one where we went straight up, and then we went to the side. So those ones, those do this bit here, right, all down the side. Then when we did the windmills, same thing. So, you know, down with a little bit of a dip and back with a little bit of a dip. Again, those really focus on this side bit here. So tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit more of your lower abs. Yesterday I did a little bit more arms than I did today. So we'll just keep mixing it up so we get a really nice round workout. But, oh, poor connection. Oh my God, we've got third world internet, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Hey Kane, how you doing? It is so gorgeous to see you all here. I'm going to post this down below. So if you haven't slid off the couch yet, please do so now. And you can go through this again. Really lovely to see you, Nicole and Kane and everyone from everywhere. It's so gorgeous, and it makes me feel so happy connecting with peeps, because what are we, day 7 in isolation? It's been hard. I hope everyone is staying safe and well, and taking care of their family and themselves in this really interesting time. Good night, everyone.